I spent all day cleaning up my room for tomorrow's video, which is going to be this office tour that I've been wanting to do for a while. But today, I gotta get a video out, so that means we're doing resume reviews, my easy go-to. You can keep sending me your resumes and portfolios, by the way. Go ahead and send that to grindreel@gmail.com. Do me the favor of taking the information off that you don't want me to show. I blur out the information as a courtesy, but the time to blur out when I'm scrolling around and making sure that the blur mask tracks to everything and make sure it's blurred, it really adds up, and it's kind of a pain. So if you leave the information on there, I'm just gonna assume that you don't care. But anyways, let's jump into the first one here. From Elijah, I remember you sent me in the email, and the title of the email was like, destroy my resume. That's exactly what we're gonna do, because there's a few things wrong with this right off the bat. We need a little summary about you here. You have a link, that's good, but what about your LinkedIn? Can we get your LinkedIn? You have skills here, but they're not organized. I would organize these skills so that they're more easily readable. Front end, and then we'll like back end, project. So usually a couple columns there would work. Education, you can just go ahead and take that down to the bottom, no big deal there. Experience, you worked at Home Depot. Awards, DAR, Good Citizen Award. I don't know what this is or if that even exists, so I think that you could probably take that off. The main issue here is if you're applying to developer jobs, anyone can make a skill list and just list things that they've looked at on some Udemy course or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying that's what you did here, but it's really easy for people to list a skills section. So how do you back these skills up? Well, you need projects, and as you can see here on this resume, there's no project section at all. Let's take the white space for this awards area and let's just put a project section. And for your projects, you need the name, hosted link, code, and then you have a couple bullet points of what each one did. But how do I know that you can do any of these skills that you're listed if you're not letting me look at any of the projects that you've made? Linking in GitHub is okay, I guess, but you're assuming that I'm going to click here and click around your projects and download your projects and see which ones are good and which ones are bad. We're also missing a portfolio website. You don't have one of those. You could probably take these dates off. You don't need to give people the dates that you went to college. If they ask about it, you can talk about it, say, hey, I'm still in college, yes, no. Home Depot, you don't have anything like any bullet points to what you did at Home Depot. Like, put something there, put something, especially because you don't have much else going on here. But we need your projects. That's going to be the main thing that sells. If you don't have an education, you don't have experience, you need a project. That's going to convince them, because anyone can just be like, oh, I have a resume and this is what I can do. We'll prove it. I'm not going to go to your GitHub and click around all day. I don't have time for that. I have 900 other resumes to go look at. I know in Europe it's really normal, put your picture, but I still say take it off, because if they want your picture, they can go get it on LinkedIn. This doesn't add any value, right? It doesn't add any value what you look like. It doesn't matter what you look like, and if a company says it does matter what you look like, you probably shouldn't work for that company. So I just say take it off regardless. Even though I know it's normal and acceptable to include a photo, it's still just really weird. What about like a little summary here if we added that? And then you could have, my name is Halil, I do this, this, and this, and this. You don't have a link to your personal portfolio here. Okay, so you had like two positions here, lead software and front-end developer. You had two different positions. Excellent communication for managing and completing. I think this is kind of subjective. Excellent communication for managing and completing project goals, tasks. That remains to be seen, kind of deal. Hard to prove. I can say that I have excellent communication, but I can barely complete my sentences. Reporting in the end of each, like reporting the end of each day, because there's a typo there. I don't think you need to have bullet points for the skills that you used on the job. These skills should just be in a skills section that you have on your resume instead. You can utilize JavaScript and jQuery for the front end, utilize this for the front end, maybe indicate that you use these skills somehow, not just here's what we did. You want to put what you did and the outcome. Let's go down here to your other one, web designer, leaving a little paragraph here. This paragraph should be bullet points. Some of the templates created. I would pick like your top two. We're already really long here, and this is a 2-page resume, which I'll cut to the other page in a second, but most of this part of the resume could be put horizontally, going this way. Second page, Bachelor in Informatics. I don't know what this is. You could take this off. You just need a skills section. You have job-related skills down here. This is all you need. You don't need this. This is redundant. JavaScript, jQuery, TypeScript. Like you have this in like 5 different spots already. This is all subjective. Excellent communication. What does that even mean? Fully responsible to organize, manage, go through my task manager delivers me. whenever time and schedule is overloaded. Full contact with the project manager for any unclear task that the client delivers. Very quick learner of technology and work environment related. That sentence doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Very quick learner of technology and work environment related. To be honest, you don't need this entire section. Like this is expected. This is expected of you. A whole extra page of resume that's not really needed because you have this, which duplicates this job skills down here. Take that off, leave this little section up here, the little bachelor's, some stuff to work on here. Hopefully this helps. All right, next up we got Salim here. I don't think they need to know that you're a second-year software student because I don't think that's relevant. What if you're a second-year software student but you have the skills of someone with like 6 years? Well, you just shot yourself in the foot by saying I only have second-year skills. The first thing I noticed is that this is really tiny text. And I'm zoomed in a lot. I don't think you need the second sentence. This is kind of required. I'm passionate, responsible, and eager to learn. I would swap these two, education and skills. So you're applying to a job, they want to see what the skills, and if the skills match the job. You could raise the font size a little bit. Social media, you have a Facebook, you're giving them the link to your personal Facebook? No. Never do that. You can give them your LinkedIn, you can give them their phone number. Why don't you just go ahead and give them your credit card here. This is my credit card, the 3 digits on the back if you'd like those as well. That's what you're doing. Don't give them that. It's information that they don't need to have. Personal hobbies, gaming, listening to music, reading. I don't know why you have pictures here when you have no other pictures anywhere else. Also, I really don't know why you have this unless you're applying to a startup that values gaming, cares about music, cares about reading, or cares about video editing. You can talk about this in the interview. Worked with a team as a lead developer. Can you elaborate on that? I mean, you work with a team when you're not a lead developer. Use Symfony PHP to build the queries and manipulate data. Can you maybe talk about what kind of queries or how many queries? Develop dashboard and displayed CRM related data. Do you have any screenshots of this? Do you have any before and afters of that? Unity Game Dev Tutor, okay. Gave lessons about the basics of coding and object-oriented programming, such as, do you have any examples of student games? That would really sell me because otherwise you could just say that you had a bunch of students and English teacher bot developing a mobile application using React Native. Can I get a link to it? Can I get the repo? Can I get a link? Can I get the repo? Same for all of these. None of this, like I can make up that I made apps too, because that's what this looks like when you're not giving me, oh, there's no GitHub here. Okay, yeah, so you're saying that you can code all this stuff and that you've helped people learn to code and that you coded here, but you don't even have a link to your GitHub anywhere on here. So I don't even know if you can code. You have no evidence that you can code. No repos, no hosted links, nothing. I have no idea if you can do any of this. Yeah, you're missing your portfolio. Not sure why your contact details are down there. They should be like right here underneath your name. That would be better. All right, we got ASME. Your GitHub is connected to your LinkedIn link there. You should separate that. And then where's your portfolio? Technical skills at the top. That's perfect. You need a little summary though. Like my name is ASME and I do this. Languages, C, C++, C#, Blueprint. I don't know if you're gonna get away with that. Visual scripting, maybe. It depends on who's looking at this, I guess. Personal projects, good. That's what I want to see. Planet X, First Assault, unique co-op tower defense game that uses. What happened in that sentence there? Working as a game designer, game player, programmer. What? But can I see this somewhere? Is this hosted? Can I look at this? Can I download a demo? Can I play it? Can I see a video of you playing it? Because otherwise, this doesn't exist to me. Fake news doesn't exist if I can't see it. Let's move on to the second page. Junior gameplay programmer. Aztec is a serious gaming company. What? This doesn't add any value. If you say it's a serious gaming company, well, what if we're a humorous gaming company? Okay. So this is where you done messed up right here. Junior gameplay programmer, and then you're like, oh, I was an intern. Go ahead and get yourself undercut right away. They're gonna read this and they're gonna look up here and they're gonna see that you said, I was a junior programmer. But you're really an intern, so change the intern to match junior programmer so that they don't offer you the pay of an intern. Don't make me read this paragraph, just do bullet points. Inventory system, collision detection, rendering techniques. During the internship, again, you shoot yourself in the foot. Junior programmer, which one is it? Related books. I guess that's cool, but I don't know if you actually read this. That's just like, imagine me just including, here's a recommended reading for you. Like, what does this add? What added value is this? Related classes. I don't think that you don't need to put this on here. This will shine if you know this or not according to your previous work experience. Maybe if you graduated or not, or what your degree was. You didn't even put the degree that you're studying. Yeah, I guess that's it. We'll move on to the next one. Backend, Git, PHP, C#, Photoshop, cool. Front end, backend, skills. Oh no. Teamwork, this is expected. This is not a skill. Flexibility, this is expected. Project management, how do you prove that? I have a power level of 9,000 in project management. This remains to be seen. Conflict resolution. This remains to be seen. Work summary. Freelance 2019 to present. Are you really a freelancer? Where's the projects at? How can I see this? Do you have any examples of being a freelancer? Because otherwise, it just looks like you're unemployed. I managed international meetings with different clients. I contributed to different technological formations. Bro, what kind of HR books are you reading? You gotta fix this. You gotta shrink this down. You gotta give me examples. You gotta give me bullet points. This is just too much story time here. Academic background. Superior degree. What? What's superior? Superior as compared to what? Superior compared to a bachelor's degree? Superior compared to everyone's degree? Over the course of time, I developed a special interest for web okay, nope. Take this out. Maybe you can leave that one. Technological bachelor degree. What's the technological bachelor degree in? Other experiences. I currently work as a volunteer teaching to children and youngs. Maybe change that to youth. Where can I find evidence of this without having to go to your portfolio? Digital content, give me an example. Logo, give me an example. Website, give me an example. Promotional material, give me an example. There's some work that has to be done here, Jesus, but thank you for sending it in. So that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if I helped you. You can send the resumes and portfolios to me. And if you're interested, I have my own cover letter and portfolio templates that you can get at my website, grindreel.com. You can go check them out there, help support the channel. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.